Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy, I'm Chris the Don One, and I am back with another video. Now, if anyone's been following me since day one, you know I'm a huge fan of the motherfucking Strain. I've been down since day one of the Strain. This is season 3 of the Strain. I thoroughly enjoy the motherfucking Strain. All right, I first like to make that note. Now let's talk about what went down last night, season premiere, season 3 of the Strain. The episode was entitled New York Bound. Now, when you look at this particular episode, the last 3 remaining main characters of the Strain is Ethan, the doctor, the old guy with the sword, and I like to call him the rat guy, the rat man, the exterminator. All right, they're pretty much gone their own separate ways. They're acting like individualists. Now, in season 1 and season 2, they all consulted with one another and they act like a team, and they push their differences towards each other for the greater good. Now, the greater good is we're all going to choose different paths on how we think we could eliminate the master and his monster dominion. All right. Now, let's talk about Ethan, the doctor. He's still a drunk. He's still an alcoholic. In season 2, he lost his son to his wife, which, by the way, she lost her own life, and now she works for the fucking master. All right. She kidnapped his son and abducted him, and now he's feeling, remorse about that issue. Okay. Now, also, the mayor of New York is pretty much telling him that the biological weapon that they're using to combat against this threat, it is no longer working no more. At first, that was killing like 100% of the threat. Now it's gone down to 75. So now he's trying to figure out another biological weapon that they can use to combat this source. All right. Now let's talk about the rat guy, the exterminator. All right. Now he's a consultant for the motherfucking military. All right. At first, in season 1 and season 2, he act like a lone wolf. He pretty much gone into the trenches. Now he's a consultant, and he helps the military figure out the way to kill this common threat. Now, the military is, and I kind of like the way they approach this, they're trying to assassinate the master, okay? That's all who they're looking for. Numero motherfucking uno, all right? So as they're looking for the master, now the exterminator, the rat guy, he wants to play a bigger role. But the military is not going to allow him to do that like a ride along. They pretty much want him to sit back in the motherfucking and behind the motherfucking trenches. Now, the old guy with the cane. Now, season 1 and season 2, he was pretty much assassinating anyone that had any type of common knowledge or was partnered with the master. Now he's laying back. He's got a lay back type of key. He found this book from season 2, and now he's he's reading the book, trying to figure out a way to eliminate this threat. He feels like the best approach of killing this threat it lies in the book. All right. So now he's kind of laid back. He's in laid back mode. He's not necessarily his usual motherfucking self. Now, overall, this episode, the episode is kind of chronicling each person. I mean, each individual, the last 3 main characters of the Strain. Everyone has their own type of approach to rid this threat from New York. Now, to the rat guy, the exterminator, he knows that he only has 2 more days to find the master. Otherwise, the military is going to leave New York City, because the military feels like New York City, it's nothing winnable about New York City. They feel like New York City has already been lost to the master. All right. So he has to hurry up and figure out a way to find the fucking master. As far as Ethan goes, his wife kidnapped his son, and she also paid a visit to him, letting him know that, if you want your son back, you have to steal that book from the old guy. So you have that angle going as well. And the old guy, he's still pretty much, trying to figure out a way to kill off this threat by reading this fucking book. And this book has all the fucking answers to eliminate the master as well as this large threat that's overtaking the population of New York City. Now, a lot of people are not true believers of the book. One is Ethan, as well as the rat guy. They feel like their way is the best way. And by the way, these two individuals have their own two different types of ways of handling the master and this zombie apocalypse threat. Now, out of the three ways, only one of them is going to work, all right? And by the way, the sword guy, the old guy with the sword and the cane, he always had an insanity type of philosophy. He feels like insanity is trying the same shit over and over and over, expecting a different result. Now, he changed his tune, he turned the leaf, and now he's figuring out we should find a way to eliminate this threat mentally by reading the book and gaining knowledge from the book, all right? Everyone feels like this is a slow pace, but to me, I feel like this is the only way that book is going to figure out a way how to eliminate this threat. Now, I would give a grade to New York Bound as far as the episode in general. I would give it a B. It's not explosive as the first episodes of season 1 and 2, but it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Something that you can follow along and chronicle the last 3 members of this particular group. At first this group was like 6 or 7 individuals. Now they shrunk it down to 3. And the older members of the group, they're going to make cameos in certain type of episodes. Now, they pretty much killed off the doctor's love interest. She is dead. So that's the only individual I know that's from that group that has died off. But guys, tell me what the guys you think about The Strain last night, what you think about this video. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your motherfucking boy. I'm Chris the Down One, and I'm out.